get this out in the open. Like my heart was.
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, baby, it's tea. It's tea for y'all, but I have my little iced coffee here. So yeah, if y'all want to grab yellow tea, go ahead. But in today's video, we're gonna be doing a little story time. So basically, we're gonna get straight into it. It's not gonna be a real long story time. I'm gonna just give y'all a little background story of how I met this person, and then we're just gonna run with it from there. All right. So boom. Baby, you wanna hear this tea too? All right. Anyways, we have here iced coffee with maple syrup and pumpkin spice creamer and cinnamon. I put you on. I usually do it darker than this, but I used the blonde espresso powder, the instant coffee. I only use 1 scoop. I usually do 2 scoops, but I already had coffee earlier this morning, so yeah. But let's start the story time. First of all, this guy, right? I met him at my old job at I'm not even gonna say where I was working because I don't want to give too many details and then this video reaches that person. I mean, I doubt it's gonna reach him. I don't think he'd be on YouTube, but anyways, so I met him at my old job, right? He was a delivery guy, so he used to deliver some things to my store. I'm not gonna get into detail because I don't want to give it away, like I said. So he used to deliver items to my store where I was working. And at this time, I was in a relationship. You feel me? This was before the baby. I was in a relationship and we was engaged, but it was rocky, so it wasn't going nowhere anyways. But anyways, so being that I was engaged, I didn't really entertain the person because I'm like, I'm loyal, so I didn't want to. But then when it started getting more rocky, he had broke up with me, and then we ended up getting back together. So it was he already threw me off, so I already felt like turned off by him. So even though I gave him another chance, but I got turned off by that. So then I think we were still together, but we was rocky. So then the person that I'm talking about in the story time, he asked me, that was his first time delivering at that store. So he was like, "Oh, what's your name? How old are you?" And then he was like, "Are you single?" or something like that. I told him my age. I told him I was not single. I was in a relationship. Jules, I don't have to call you back. So I told him I was in a relationship. I'm engaged, whatever. So left it alone. He was like, engaged? But then he left it alone. He came back the next day to the store to deliver something. So then he was like, he asked me again, but he was playing around with me this time. It's like he really didn't care, for real. He was like, "Oh, you said he said, would you say you single again?" But he was playing around. Obviously, he knows I didn't say that, but he was just playing around. Don't mind my fat. So then at this time, me and this one already had broken up. We already broke up for real. So I decided to entertain this one, but I never kissed him, nothing, none of that. Never linked outside of work, nothing. So it was just like a work fling type of thing. Like he would come, and that's the only time I'll really see him, or we'll just like FaceTime or be on the phone. So, ooh, no girl. So fast forward, this story time is really about how he tried to talk to my sister. So he's one that, all right. So when me and this person broke up, I had found out I was pregnant with Nevaeh, and I didn't know when I was with him. Obviously, I found out after we broke up. So I ended up telling this person because I play around a lot, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm pregnant," but I really be playing around. I always been like that. So yeah. So I would play around like that. So then one day I was playing around with him, and but this was before I even found out I was pregnant. So I was playing around with him, and I was like, "We're gonna name him Justin." So I was playing around with Justin, and I'm like, "Oh, what if I got pregnant by him? Like, what if I'm really pregnant?" But I was playing around. And I was like, "What you gonna do?" Like, cause he wants his own family. He didn't want to like deal with somebody with a kid already. So I'm like, "Oh, what would you do if I was pregnant?" One, I already said if I ever got pregnant again, you already know my story. If I ever got pregnant again, I was keeping it. I don't care who it was by. I'm keeping it. So boom, I'm playing around with him, and then boom, come to find out, I'm really pregnant. I go find out I'm really pregnant, but I didn't know because I was still getting my period. So let me try to fast forward. So after that, he said he wanted his own family. So I took that as okay. So I'm not gonna waste my time talking to you. Like I'm gonna just waste my time talking to you. So I just left him alone. So he be calling me and try to like be with me, so called. I feel like he just wanted some. But yeah. Oh, I really wanted to be with you, but and I was about to ask you to be mine. First of all, that's already a red flag because I just met you. What you mean you're about to ask me to be yours? Like I don't know. It was just too soon for that. So like you don't even know me for real. I don't know you for real. Like, and I already got weird vibes off him. Like I feel like he was too on me. And I'm not saying it in a way like because I already know people about to be like, "Oh, you just want a guy to be shitty to you and you just want this and that." No, that's not the case. But so then boom, we left each other alone. I ended up blocking him, and then yeah, so we stopped talking or whatever. Then I reached out to him again because I had to change my number because I had to make sure I was recording. I mean my mic was on. So fast forward, we stopped talking. Then I reached out to him again because I had changed my number. So I reached out to him with my new number just to check on him, you know, just like. So then we started texting a little bit, but I seen he started getting obsessive again. I don't want to call it obsessive, but I feel like he was doing too much. Like, one, he would call me randomly out of the blue. You don't know who I'm with. I could have been one of them females who were chilling with mad different niggas, like different days, and then I didn't want them to know that you was calling me. Like, he's one of those. So he started to become obsessive. I don't want to say obsessive like that, but I'm gonna just, you know. So he became one of those, like, calling me randomly, and then if I don't pick up, he'll call again or text me like, "Oh, f you," and just what is like kid stuff, like just childish. So he was really childish to me. Mind you, he was 32 at the time. Right now, I don't know how old he is, but yeah, he was just giving childish. So that's another reason I cut him off. So then he brought me back to, all right, this is why I cut him off. You feel me? Because he was just doing too much. So if I didn't pick up, it would be, oh, mother effer, or even though he was playing, but he's one of those who don't know how to holler at a female. Like he curses in a like, he tries to flirt, but that's his way of flirting, basically, like cursing at me, and not not at me, but like, oh motherfucker, what you doing, or oh, like stuff like that. I don't like that. Like, learn how to talk to me, talk civilized. So he was one of those. So he gave narcissist, he already gave red flags, all that. So fast forward, this happened recently too. So I check up on him, he started doing that again, weird shit. So then I just stopped responding because now you're doing too much. You keep calling me, and then I'm around my family too. On top of that, like, I don't want to be on the phone talking to you. Like, so he started to get on my nerves again. So I ended up just leaving it like that, and I just stopped responding to him. So, so then come to find out, I was with my sister not too long ago. She was in my house, my other sister, and I just got over like little, I don't know what I had, cold, whatever. So that's why I keep coughing. But come to find out recently, my sister was telling me like, oh, this boy named Justin. His real name is not Justin, but I'm gonna just say that's his nickname. So she used the same name as this one. So all right, so I skipped the part. So the reason he got her number was because one day I was on FaceTime with him, and my sister kept calling me. She kept FaceTiming me, but I forgot why we ended up staying on the phone. But I was like, oh, let me just add her to the call, because you know on FaceTime you can add people. So I'm like, let me just add her, because like I said again, he was one of those who, oh, you didn't call me back. You said you was gonna call me back. Like, he was just doing too much. So then we ended up doing a 3-way FaceTime. So little did I know, I didn't know he was like that, but he confirmed it just by saving her number. He confirmed it. Nigga saved her number and then try to get back at me and text her talking about, at this time that he texted her, she was home in the Bronx and I was up here in Syracuse. So he ended up texting her like, I'm not gonna lie, you pressure. I don't have the messages. I was gonna tell her to send it to me, but she probably gonna take my long. So he ended up texting her like, oh, you pressure, blah, blah, blah. And one thing about my sister, she be violating niggas. So don't try to talk to her, because she's gonna violate you. Like, so I be trying to tell people that, like, she's rude, she's mean, and she be violating. So, and he kind of knew that already. I don't even know why he tried it. I think he really did that to try to see if I was gonna get mad or get under my skin or whatever, to see if I liked him like that for real or cared. So he ended up texting her, whatever. They was going back and forth, and she was coming to him because she didn't know who it was. She didn't know it was my Justin. She thought it was another Justin. So I ended up mentioning him when she came back over here to visit. I ended up mentioning him in the car, and she was like, wait, that's the one I was talking about that texted me, and I didn't know who it was, and he said that he knew you. And I'm like, but mind you, this is how you know I'm not thinking about him, because I forgot all about him. Like, she said his name and it didn't ring a bell. Like, I'm thinking she's talking about another Justin somewhere. But come to find out, she was talking about my Justin. So when it all came together and I pieced everything together, I said, wait, this is the nigga that was texting you? I'm like, bet. And that message I think I actually have. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right here. I'm not gonna show his name, but so when she told me this, I'm like, bro, is he trying to get under my skin or get me mad or something like that? I didn't get mad at the fact that he tried to talk to her. I got mad at the fact that he tried to talk to her. Y'all get what I'm saying? The fact that she's my blood, that's why I got mad. If it was somebody else, I wouldn't give a damn. But now you trying to bring it, now you trying to keep it in the family. Like, don't be weird. So I had texted him and I was like, had I known you were gonna be weird and text my blood sister, I wouldn't have added you to that FaceTime call, because remember, I added him to that FaceTime call. you're mad weird for that. Now you prove my point, meaning you freaking weird. Like you be on some next shit. So I said, I can't trust a nigga like you. You don't know her from a hole in the wall, and you saying she pressure and she got a whole nigga who saw that message. That's another thing. You texting her to get under my skin without knowing what type of situation she got going on. She got a whole nigga and he seen that message. Why would you do that? And then it made them have a little argument. So it's like, you gotta think. I said, you really need to act your age and think before doing shit to get my reaction. But it turned green because I don't know if he had me blocked. Yeah, he had me blocked. So I ended up, he didn't have my sister blocked. So I ended up copying and pasting and sending it to my sister. And then I said, now send him this message and say via Kayla. Like, you mad weird. Like, what's up? And that just proved my point. Like, and mind you, that same day she told me that in the car, I was thinking about texting him. But when she told me that, I said, well, yeah. I'm like, he's lucky I don't violate him. But I'm like, it's not worth it because I don't care to the point where, oh, I like him, so I'm mad. No. Don't do that to my sister. Like, you could talk to anybody on this earth. Don't try to come to my sister. Like, are you slow? So that blew mine. And yeah, that's how I met that kid. And I'm going to say kid because, yeah, you 32. Well, 33 probably now or 34. But you don't act that age. So, yeah, that kid. So, yeah, that was my story time. I haven't did a story time in that long, but when my sister told me this, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to do a story time on this. Because what's up with these niggas? Like, I be bumping into, like, retarded niggas. I don't know. Anybody I ever dated has an issue. Like, y'all either have anger problems, mental problems, bums, psychos. I don't know. It's just always something with y'all. Like, cheaters. Like, so yeah, that was my story time. If y'all want to hear some more juicy story times, let me know. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I try to make this video like quick. I don't know how quick it is, but it's a little podcast video because I'm giving y'all a little tea. And yeah, from now on, I'm gonna start doing these story time videos. I'm gonna just mark it as a podcast. Okay, so this is gonna be my little corner from now on, and just recognize it. All right, just recognize it. But I'm gonna see you on the next one.